Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing
It's time for Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
And good Friday evening. I hope everybody can hear me. We were messing around with the audio a little bit like we do here every single day, but trying to get all of our audio issues figured out. We'll tap the crowd mic. Hopefully it should be working. That's one thing that we struggled with this season. So if you have any interruptions in the broadcast audio-wise, we're messing with it a little bit tonight. We're kind of testing some stuff, but should be a good matchup here between the Columbus Titans and the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers. A big matchup for both of these squads. Colgan Panthers on the ladies' side still undefeated under head coach Abby Farabi. She has been very impressive with her squad the last couple of years. They went to state last year, lost in the quarterfinals after an undefeated record. This year, they're back once again in an undefeated season. The Titans, I believe, have gotten back up to 500 at 7-7. They're looking for a big win here tonight, but they're going to have to work for it. As these Colgan Panthers, like we said, the hype that we saw them at the top of the season with Lily Brown and Lauren Torrance, two key players for their squad. The hype between them and the skills that this team has is just really unmatchable. So you got to be prepared for almost anything. We'd like to let you know that Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. You don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're local, they're reliable. That's Mercy of Columbus. You can learn more at mercy.net. So we will take a quick 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with an abbreviated version of the Vital Signs pregame show, talk some stats from last week. Look at how these two squads have gotten to this point in their season as they are facing each other for the second time around. Tune in for more Vital Signs pregame show up next on Columbus Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Back out here to St. Mary's Colgan High School field house here. Atop of the St. Mary's Colgan gym, I guess, is what you would call it, as we kick off the Vital Signs pregame show here. The Titans' execution is vital to their success, and at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. It's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at how these two squads have kind of gotten to this point. They met back on December 2nd. That was literally the first game of the season, and Titans fell in that one 34-66 against the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers. They were pretty dominant, and they've been dominant as they're currently 13-0, according to Max Preps. That record could definitely be very, very wrong, but we're going to go with it. They've had big wins over teams like Girard, Riverton, Diamond, Missouri, Baxter Springs, Galena. They won the Tony DeBray Classic on the girls' side, their tournament there, and they just picked up a big win over the Frontenac Raiders, probably their closest CNC opponent, 56-41. So this team comes in ready to go. They're ready to compete. They're a big team. They got a lot of height, and Lily Brown and Lauren Torrance, who, well, I don't know if they have their heights listed. Let's see. No, they don't. Not on the girls' bracket, but I'm sure they're somewhere around 6'1", 6'2", possibly even taller than that. So they have a big squad. They have a loaded senior class, and that's kind of carried them throughout this season. That's kind of been the story for the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers the last couple of years. On the Titan side, they don't have much as far as height goes, but they've got some shooting. Katie Mooney can hit it from the outer perimeter pretty well. Ellie Helms, good to drive in anywhere, like I said a couple nights ago. Grace Major not playing tonight. She is out with an injury. I believe she suffered during the wrestling season. Maddie Bergen even got a little hot in the Riverton game Tuesday night when they picked up a win over the Rams 39-38. Maddie Bergen had a couple of threes, which were big. She was big from the outer perimeter, and Ava Harmon's been known to get some buckets in there as well. So while they may not have the height that the Panthers do, they certainly do have the shooting. So if they can be on top tonight, it should be a good matchup. We're going to take another quick break, and we will come back with the tips, starting lineups, and get this one underway from St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse. We'll return here to Pittsburgh in 2 minutes.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the RAD in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back to St. Mary's Colgan High School. As there goes our scoreboard, of course. That's going to be a problem here tonight, as their scoreboard typically will fall in and out of place. But we're back. In fact, we'll take a minute and adjust this clock, because, well, right now you can still see the score. This is going to bug me to death tonight, I promise you. And they're going to get the prayer going, so we'll take a quick break.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
All right, welcome back. As now I can hopefully edit the scoreboard a little bit.
And the home Settlers, College Settlers.
I don't know why I have a lock any of these. So we'll try that now as we get ready for the starting lineup. Starting tonight for the Titans is number 0, Katie Mooney. Sophomore number 3, Briley Johnson. Freshman number 5, Ellie Helms. junior number 12, Ava Harmon, and senior number 14, Maddie Bergen. Titans are in the road reds with yellow letters and numerals, gold letters and numerals, actually. They're coached by Matt Lead, assisted by Ty Sills. As we get towards the Lady Panthers, starting tonight for them, it would be number 4, Lily Brown, number 5, Lauren Torrance, number 10, Kelowna Kalan, number 22, Delaney Meek, and number 23, Jacayla Davis. It's homecoming for Colgan. They're in their home whites, blue letters and numerals. They're coached by Abby Farardi, assisted by Lauren Yagmore and Allison Latham. We are underway here, getting ready to be as soon as Colgan's starting lineup is introduced. We'll be ready to get underway here from Colgan Fieldhouse. A big matchup for both squads. Colgan, an undefeated team. Titans are at 7-7, fighting to stay at 500. Seems like as soon as they get at 500, they'll go back down. So it's a big game for them to finally get some leverage and finally get above that mark. We'll have to wait and see. Bergen's been on the tip pretty much since she's the entire season. I'm assuming it's going to be her and either Brown or Torrance, considering the height. But Meek's also got some height in there. And we're off and running. Colgan will control it out of the tip. That was Kalan inside the Brown, and her shot's up and in. First points go to Lily Brown, and we're off and running here from Colgan. As Helms will bring it up for the Titans on their first offensive possession. Long pass for Bergen. Here's Helms. Helms finds an opening, drives in, backs it out for Harmon. Here's a 3 on the way. Shot no good. And that was Johnson that tried to save it, but it landed in the hands of Kelowna Kalan. Flips it over to Davis. Inside for Torrance. Little floater in the lane. Shot no good, but there's Brown for the rebound, and she's got all of them for Colgan so far tonight, 0-4. An intense team on offense and defense. It's just hard to keep up with them on the pace, especially when you've limited the number of players you have. That was a 3 from Helm from the corner. Shot no good. A jump ball between Harmon, and possession will stay with Colgan. Give me that headphones. First pass from Torrance inside to Brown. Shot goes off the rim and is up and in. Some 6-0 run here for Colgan to start this one off so far tonight. Helms will direct traffic. Will weave around the perimeter, flips it over to Johnson. Stay in this game, you got to score points. That's what Titans are going to have to work for here, because they are outmatched in almost every way. As Mooney trying to find a spot, gets back to the corner. Will drive in. Has lost it a couple times, slips it out at the top of the key. Will reset. She just tries a 3 with a hand in her face. Off the backboard, no good. That was Brown that came down with the rebound, flips it over to Davis. And Davis loses it off her foot. Ellie Helms can't save it. And they'll say it'll stay with Colgan. Macy Allison will check into the ball game. Maddie Bergen will sit. Escalon will check it into Davis. Over to Meek now. Back to Davis. Working around the perimeter. With the height that you have, not a bad idea. You're a tie-up between Helms and Meek. Kalan with the ball. Bounce pass to Davis. Inside for Lauren Torrance, and her shot's off the glass and good. And a timeout called by Coach Reed. He wants 30 seconds. All things over with his squad as Bowman's on an 8-0 run here. 5:31 left to go in the first quarter. We return to Columbus High School after this 30-second timeout.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Right there is the problem. That guy right there. We're going to get fixed tonight. You sound good.
Okay, that's good. Well, the crowd mic issue not going to get fixed tonight. But we got the man with the plan. Guy that owns Varsity Sports Live, BJ Harris, here working on it. And he's been working on it for as long as we've been broadcasting. An issue that's been relentless to solve. Us and Galena. Here's Harmon on the left wing. Gets it out for Johnson now, top of the key. Davis in her face. Got to work around the defense. Here's Mooney. Mooney will drive baseline. And a blocking foul will be called. It should stay with Columbus. I'm assuming they got the foul on Ellie Helms, because I haven't even had to flip the scoreboard tonight. First team foul. Here's Kalan. She hits a three. A big triple for Palona Kalan. As here's Helms. She'll drive baseline, back it out, nearly lost the ball. Gets it over to Allison. Now Johnson. Johnson will work around, get it over to Helms. Helms will drive in the lane. Little floater, shot no good. Just kind of threw it up at the basket. The Titans are getting desperate here. Not a night to be off, but there's a long pass for Lauren Torrance, and I think they're going to get a foul ahead. And that will send Torrance to the line as she picks up the bucket. Her foul will be on Ava Harmon. Her first personal, team second. Yes, Barris and O'Brien will check in. You got to find their numbers. So here comes the Titans the other way off the missed free throw. Was the bounce pass for Green. Green gets it out to Johnson. Shot from the free throw line near the elbow. Shot no good. Kalan came down with the rebound. She lost it. It'll stay with Columbus. As Johnson gets it inside for Helms. Helms will drive in. Lost off her foot. Got it back. She tries a three. Left wing. Way off the mark. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll go back to Colgan. Titans are off on the shooting end. And well, there's not much you can do when from every angle you're outmatched and outsized. That's just what this Lady Panther team has been able to do all this season. As that was O'Brien in the lane, and a tie up there. It'll go back to Columbus. Or excuse me, it'll go back to, well, it'll stay with Colgan. My bad. Misread the signal. It's all right. We'll figure it out one of these days. Davis bounce pass in for Kalan. Back out to Davis. Davis back out to Kalan. She tries a three. Off the mark. Davis there for the rebound underneath the board. Kalon and Davis will trade it up. Her floater no good. Underneath to Lauren Torrance. Nice move there. I thought it was a shot, but it was just a pass inside to Torrance, and her shot's up and good. 15-0. And if Colgan continues on this streak already in the first quarter, this game's about over. You hate to say that from a town you support, but sometimes you're just outmatched. There's Johnson in the lane. Shot no good. Head pass, nearly stolen away, but it lands in the hands of Meek. That's Delaney Meek now. Back to Kalon. Inside for Torrance. And they're going to get a pushing foul. Inside all that mess. I think they're going to get that one on Macy Allison. Second team foul on Columbus. As Meek is set to inbound it. Gets it inside for Harris. Harris loses it. Well, the pass intended was poked away. And Titans will come up with the rebound. Here's Helms. Need to put something in the basket sometime soon. Never good to go scoreless in the first quarter. That can almost just break a team before the half. And when that momentum's broken, it's just not a good sign. Like I said, this is probably going to be the toughest game for any team in the CNC. And there's a tie between Meek and Johnson. And it will... I didn't know if it was going to go back to Colgan or not. But it'll stay with Columbus. Did not see the referee's indication as Johnson's looking to inbound it between the height and the wingspan. It's hard to find a place. Long inbound from Mooney. It's time you reset and think things over. I think they're going to get an offensive foul. Out of that, away from the ball. On Maddie Bergen. Either that or they're going to get a moving screen on Maddie Bergen. According to the announcer's table. And yeah, I just realized what the indication was. Moving screens can be dangerous in a basketball game. Seen plenty of basketball games when players gotten hurt from a moving screen that's been called in the wrong direction. There's Davis. It's O'Brien with it now, right wing. Back atop for Davis. Here's Meek. Meek gets it inside for Brown. I'm telling you, the wingspan, you can just put up just about anything, and she's got 8. Oh, man, the scoring totals are going to be miserable for me to add up from this one, I tell you. An unfortunate game here, but I'll have to look back and see. I know the Titans were scoreless for a little bit during the first time these two teams met back on December 2nd, but I'm not sure if it was this far apart. Here's Johnson. Johnson tried to drive baseline, was trapped in there, gets it out for Mooney and stripped away. That's a tie-up between her and, well, I'm not sure. I believe it's Meek. Yep, and it'll go back to Colgan. Off a tie-up. As Ava Harmon checks into the ball game. Here's Davis. Davis over O'Brien. Now back to Davis. Well, they like threes, but I guarantee they're just passes with the height and the arms. And they're going to get a 3-second violation on Colgan. And it will go back to Columbus. Nearly a 20-point ball game here as we tick under 1 minute to go. I'll get that clock fixed. Don't worry about it. Helms will get it over to Harmon. Now back out for Mooney, top of the key. She'll drive inside, flip it out for Helms. Helms shakes the defender. Nearly loses it in traffic. And they're going to get a holding foul. And they got that one on Jacayla Davis. That's her first personal. Did I have her for 2? I had her for 2. Whoops. Completely my fault. Titans can't get anything going offensively. That pass tipped between a couple of Panthers, lands in the hands of Kalan. Kalan and Meek will trade it inside for Lauren Torrance. She has to back it out. Here's the three from Meek, off the mark. But there's Brown for the rebound, and her shot's up and in. 10 points in the first quarter. And Colgan leads at 19-0 here. Titans scoreless in the first quarter. Not the start you wanted to see, especially out of a tough squad like this. We'll see if they can get things rolling in the second. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse after this 1-minute timeout.
Oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back, 19-0. Unfortunately, tonight, Colgan dominating this game against Columbus so far. Still 3 quarters of play to go, but if Colgan can keep it up offensively and defensively, then we're going to run into some problems, to say the least. I know Coach Lead is, I'm just going to be honest, he wasn't really concerned with this game when we talked about it. You know, he knows how tough a team Colgan is to beat. He knows, you know, he's not overthinking things here tonight, is what we'll say, and they'll get a foul against, might be Brown, but committed against Harmon. They'll get it against Torrance, actually, her second, as Harmon's set to go to the foul line. First point possible, there it is. All right, now you're on the board. 1 for Ava Harmon. Second one, off the mark. Bounces off the rim as Colgan will take it the other way. Gets it over to Davis, inside for Torrance. Torrance gets it back out to Brown. Here's Kalan. Kalan inside for Brown. Brown will put up a shot. It's up and in. 12 in the ball game. First bucket of the second quarter for her. It's now a 20-point ball game. No, Titans actually have a point on the board. There's Mooney. It's a little floater, but shot no good. A foul's called. Not a bad idea, considering that you can't get anything to go from the outer perimeter. It's not honestly a bad idea to just start trying to hit him in the foul line, hit him in the perimeter. And with the way Colgan's defense plays, I didn't mean to say hit him in the perimeter. I meant to say hit him in the lane. The way Colgan's defense is and how tough they are, if you can just throw up a shot, you might have the opportunity to go to the foul line. First one for Mooney up and good. I don't know who the foul is on. Second one rolls out. So split the pair. Down to a 19-point lead. We'll clock it away. There's Torrance. Long 2 from Brown. Took a heavy jump off the rim and rolled across the backboard, excuse me. There's a 3 from Ellie Helms. Shot no good. And Brown will chase it down, flip it over to Kalan. And just an ugly game so far here. As there's Brown. Here's a 3 from Meek on the way. Shot no good. Davis will come down with it. Like I said, they're faster, and they're going to get a blocking foul right as the pass was stolen away by Briley Johnson. I think they're going to get it on Ellie Helms. I guess that's her first personal. I had her for 2. That shot from Brown, no good, but she does get her own rebound. They're going to wave up the shot and get another 3-second violation on the Panthers. 2 for tonight so far. And I know Coach Farabi's probably not going to be happy about that. She doesn't expect perfection to say out of her squad, but she expects a state championship-like performance every game. And, well, they've pretty much done that so far. I don't think they've had really any considerably close games. I mean, even Galena, who's the boys' side undefeated team, has had a few, but Colgan's really just outmatched every opponent they faced so far tonight, or so far in the CNC. And that pass will go out of bounds back to Colgan. As Davis brings it up, top of the key, flips it over to Kalan. Kalan inside for Torrance. For Brown, her shot's up and in. And another timeout called by Coach Lee. He's trying not to let the game get too far away in Colgan's hands. It's 23-2. We'll take a 30-second timeout and we'll return to St. Mary's Colgan High School after this.
To your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back. 23-2 here, the score against Colgan. Oh, man. Bit of an ugly game, but you know what? Sometimes you're going to have them, and sometimes your team and your squad just need to be ready for anything. Coach Leak just trying to set a squad up here to do the best that they possibly can against a team that they're outmatched against. Do what you got to do, I guess. It is tight basketball. Helms will bring it across. Flip it over to Allison now on the right wing. Puts it back out for Mooney. Mooney will drive in. Loses it, but if that's a foul. 100% sure on that one. Mooney got whacked in the lane, and she'll go to the foul stripe. And they'll get that on. Oh, Delaney Meek. I'm pretty sure that's not her first personal. I think I'm marking the wrong people, maybe. I hope not. As Mariah Harris and Lauren O'Brien check into the ball game for Colgan. When that shot rolled in, I guess they're going to count it. As the only points for the Titans tonight will come from the foul stripe. All 3 of them from Harmon and Mooney. I think it's the pressure definitely has a factor in it in playing a big team like this. As here's Davis. She'll drive in, put up a shot, rolls off the rim, no good. Harmon with the rebound. Flips it over to Helms. Helms will try it from the foul stripe. It rolls up and in. First bucket that's not from a foul. It goes to Ellie Helms. 5-23. Titans have cut it down to 18. Hey, whatever works. Here's O'Brien. There's a 3 on the way. Shot no good. Titans will come down with it. They're making some points. Mooney thought about the 3, passed it up. She drives in. And they're going to get a charge on Katie Mooney. Ball will go back to the Panthers. That will be an offensive foul against Katie Mooney, her first personal. Team fouls tied at 5. As there's O'Brien, gets it over to Davis. Davis for Kalan. She drives inside, off the backboard, no good. That's Torrance for the rebound and stripped out of the hand by Katie Mooney. Oh. And they're going to get a blocking foul as Katie Mooney grabbed the ball out of her hands. I'm not sure if that identifies as a blocking foul at all. It's just kind of adding insult to injury here, but I guess the refs gotta call it fair. Well, that was a pretty ticky-tack foul, if you ask me, as Torrance is at the line. Two quick ones for Katie Mooney. First one for Torrance up and in. Second one on the way. Bounces off, no good. Oh, and I just counted those. There we go. Counted them for the first quarter by accident. I don't know what the foul was. I guess it went out of bounds. As now number 35. Got to find who she is. Ava Glover in the ball game for Colgan. Not a pretty game, but you know what? Titans might be able to take some key lessons from this loss. And, well, we say loss. Still got a couple quarters to play. Pass stolen out of there. I think Colgan wanted a foul at this point. Doesn't even matter. There's Helms inside the lane. Shot no good, but they are going to get a foul inside. And Helms will go to the foul stripe. It's 24-5. First one on the way for Helms. Rattles in. I have no idea who's yelling on our side, but man, it's loud. I can't tell if that's passion or if that's just straight up anger. Sometimes you don't want to know. Helms makes both of them. 24-7. Be nice to see Titans hit a three and go into double digits before the half. 3:51 left to go. As Panthers have slowed down a little bit offensively here in the second quarter, probably trying to set up for better shots rather than just trying to get it inside to Brown or Torrance. As there's O'Brien with it, she drives inside, back out to Brown. The floater, no good. Bergen got the rebound. Johnson came down with it as it kind of fell out of Bergen's hands. Here's Helms. Helms will get it out to Bergen. Long two, over the board, shot no good. The head pass for Torrance, and her shot's up and in. Yeah. Back to 19. Helms will leave it around. Tried to go on the baseline, couldn't find an opening. There's Trinity Green, nearly lost it and did lose it. As here comes Glover the other way. Her shot no good. There's Torrance for the rebound. Her putback no good, but a foul called. She'll go to the line to shoot two. That one will go against Trinity Green, her first personal. Oh, man. What a ball game. There's a shot from Mooney on the way, no good. There's a jump ball between, looks like Torrance, Kalan, and Harmon. Jump ball will favor the Panthers off the alternating possession. That was Davis inside for, I think, Brown. Her shot no good. Torrance with the putback just throws it up, lands in the hands of Trinity Green. And Titans will bring it back the other way. Here's Mooney. There's a three on the way. Up and in. Gonna need a few more of those tonight to be able to catch this Panther lead, but you know what? More power to you. There's a three on the way from Meek. Shot no good. Brown tried to come down with it. Green saves it at the baseline, and Harmon will come up with it. Here's Mooney. I'd say just take a three from wherever. Hope it goes in. There's Johnson. Of course, though, it's better to see a team lose with a skilled strategy than just they're going to get a double dribble and then they'll go back the other way. As I was saying, they're going to get it's better to see a team lose with strategy that actually tried to find shots and find good openings, and unfortunately they just couldn't fall, rather than a team that got lucky and made some baskets by just throwing things up. So, credit to the Titans tonight for actually getting some good looks and making some decent shots here. Here's the pass inside for Brown. Back out to Kalan. Left wing three. Shot no good. Looked like it had a good opportunity. Titans will come down with the board. Bergen nearly threw it away. There's a jump ball between Johnson and Kalan. I thought it was going to go out of bounds. Johnson saved it right at the edge, and it'll go back to the Titans. As Mooney is set to bring it up, try to set something up here offensively. 27-10. That three tipped away by Meek and lands in the hands of Davis. A head pass for Torrance. She'll throw it up off the backboard. No good. Putback's no good. There's Davis. She tries a jumper and it's up and in off the net. There's her first points of the ball game. It's been mainly Lily Brown and Lauren Torrance, the two that we kind of knew that were going to be the people to watch here tonight. And they have not disappointed. Helms will give it up. I thought about giving it up, excuse me. She'll try to find an opening. Then we'll back out and reset. Trying to hold it for the final shot against this defense is hard, but you know what? If you just work around it, might be an opportunity. She finds an opening in the lane, takes it up, shots off the glass, and good. Nice move there by Ellie Helms. Finally. Good things about this when you can. 3 seconds. There's Davis inside for Brown. Shot at the north. He's up and in. Net. And that's how it went at the half. Titans were well within double digits, 31-12. Here at the half of this ball game, we will step away and come back with the Clausen Construction halftime show. Bring you some stats from this one and look at some matchups going on tonight around the area. I'm sure Girard's playing. Galena's playing. I believe Baxter Springs on their homecoming. I don't know where Girard is, but I'm sure they've got a match tonight. And Frontenac is taking on Riverton. So we got a few good matches around the area tonight. We'll step away and come back with the Clausen Construction halftime show in 2 minutes.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back, everybody, here to St. Mary's Colgan High School, as we are in a dogfight. Not really. It's 31-12. Colgan on top of Columbus, a game that we didn't expect to be close, but you know what? Each time you have a shot, Titans couldn't get anything going offensively at the start of the game, and unfortunately that pretty much just broke the team. And they're finally above double digits. We're going to give them a chance to settle down in the locker room as we kick off the Crossing Construction halftime show. Your career awaits with Crossing Construction. Start with Crossing right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossing.com/careers. All right. This one is, like we said, a bit of a mess right now, but they're going to be working to try to figure something out. I know the Titans are in the locker room. Some scoring totals will start on the Titan side. 12 points. Leading scorer tonight is Ellie Helms with 2 in the first quarter, another bucket in the second, and then a 2-out-of-2 trip to the foul stripe, rounding out her total tonight. And then we have Katie Mooney. She has 5 points on the night. Went to the foul stripe a couple times, a 1-on-1 each time, and then hit a 3 in the second quarter. And then Ava Harmon has a bucket at the foul stripe as well, as she went 1-1. Looking at the scoring totals tonight for the Panthers, it's really not that much more distributed either. Lily Brown leading all scores tonight with 16 points, as I just spit on my score sheet. That was really gross. 16 points tonight for Lily Brown, followed by Lauren Torrance with 11 points in the ball game, most of them coming from the foul stripe. Lista Brown just coming from simple jumpers in the lane that she was able to hit. Early on, she was able to just, with the height that they have, they can pretty much throw it into either Torrance or Brown. Even Meek has got some height as well, and if they can hit, it's really no match. And then Poland Kalan has Kelowna Kalan, that's her name. Finally got it right. With a 3 in the first quarter, rounds out her scoring, and Kayla Davis with a bucket in the second, rounds out her scoring with 2. So, like I said, not much more distributed on the scoring side for the Panthers, but they've just put up more points, and most of it has come between Brown and Torrance. So those are your scoring totals so far for tonight. We'll take another quick break, and we'll come back, look at some matchups around the area. Galena is facing Baxter Springs on their homecoming. Frontenac and Riverton are taking on each other tonight for the second time, and Girard is at Anderson County. So we'll take another quick break, and we'll come back, look at those scores for you at the half. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse in 2 minutes.
Make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Corgan Fieldhouse. Continuation of the Coffin Construction halftime show. Some matchups going on tonight around the area. Galena, for their homecoming, taking on the Baxter Springs Lions. At the half of the girls' game, it's 36-12. Galena on top of Baxter. No surprise there. We did surprise them with 7:05 here as they just kicked off the third quarter between Frontenac and Riverton, a team that Columbus beat on Tuesday night. Frontenac only up by 5 points, 27-22. I'll fast forward a little bit, and we'll see maybe Frontenac's made another bucket in there. Nope. Still 27-22. I'll refresh the page maybe, because sometimes live streams tend to jump a little bit. And I'm not 30-22, so Frontenac did make another bucket, a big three. They're known to come back down the stretch. So Girard was at Anderson County. They are literally in the final seconds of the third quarter. 37.5 left to go. Girard down 24-30 over the Bulldogs. So those are some of the matchups around the area tonight. We will take another 30-second timeout, and we will come back to kick off the second half of play between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Titans. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan High School in 30 seconds.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
(31-12). Not the prettiest score on the scoreboard, but hopefully Titans can pick things up a little bit here in the second half and regroup. Come out a much better team, because they did not start off the way you wanted, almost completely scoreless in the first quarter. Hopefully we're going to pick things up once again. Holding on top, but anything's possible. It will be Panther basketball. But third quarters, they won the tip. As here's Davis with it. Inside for Meek. Pass nearly stolen away. They're going to get a double dribble on Delaney Meek right before she passed it, and ball will go back to the Titans. That's the start you want on defense, even if you had nothing to do with it. Now it's time to start things on offense, which is where it really matters. Here's Mooney. Over to Helms now. Helms will dribble it around the free throw line, gets it out to Bergen. Now Mooney with it. She'll weave around the perimeter, top of the key. Three for Mooney, up and in. Well, you're going to come out and start hot offensively. That's what you need to do. So, starting off strong. Here's Kalan with it. Passed up to 3. Gets it over to Davis now. Meek, top of the key. There's the pass inside for Brown. Looks like a really low 3, but it's just a big pass. And then the shot inside for Brown. 33-15. Titans are trying to cut it back to 15 here. Need a triple to do so. As Helms weave around the logo. Gets it over to Bergen. Pass went off her hands. And out of bounds. Back to Colgan. As the Panther mascot is in full swing for homecoming tonight. You know, I don't remember the last time in a basketball game I've seen the actual Titan head mascot outfit uniform. To be fair, I don't know if there's anybody really at the school that's willing enough to wear it. There's the pass inside for Davis. Shot no good. Multiple putbacks. I believe that was Meek that got the bucket. I'll give her credit. As Helms will drive in, weave it around the baseline. 3 on the way for Harmon. Shot no good. And that'll be a tie between Kalan and Johnson. And they're going to say it stays with Columbus. Johnson trying to find a spot to put it in. Gets it inside to Harmon. Harmon out for Mooney. Left wing 3. Shot off the rim, no good. Harmon will come down with the rebound. Here's Helms for 3. Off the glass, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Lands in the hands of Brown. She lost it. Helms will come up with it. And they're going to get a blocking foul. Inside. We'll see what goes against number 5. So it might be Lauren Torrance. Yep. Third personal on Torrance. Team foul number 1. As Helms trying to find something here on offense. There's Johnson. Back out to Helms. Tough job to do against this Colgan defense. I mean, the pressure that you're going to feel from them is just remarkable. Here's Mooney, top of the key. And she walked with it. I'll be biased anyway and either way, but I didn't think that was a travel. Lost inside the lane. Kalan comes up with it. Inside for Brown. Gets it inside for Torrance. She nearly lost it. Back out to Meek. Little jumper. Shot no good. Helms will bring it up. Flips it over to, that was Allison. 3 from Mooney, rattles in. Always led the anticipation. Katie Mooney's got 6, 35-18. Pass inside for Torrance. They're going to get a blocking foul. I'd say she lost it, but I still have no idea what Colgan fan has been yelling aggressively for calls that have went their way. Okay, they're going to get that foul on Riley Johnson. First personal on her. First team foul. All tied at 1. There's the 3 on the way from Davis. Brown comes down with the rebound. There's the tie between her and Helms. Possession arrow will favor the Panthers. There's O'Brien inside for Torrance. Back out to Kalan. 3 on the way. Down the net. 20-point ball game, 38-18. Not the prettiest affair. Harmon, top of the key, over to Helms. Helms will drive inside. Shots up and in. Rattles, but gets it to fall. 38-20 here. 18 points. Not the prettiest score on the scoreboard. Panthers have certainly slowed things down offensively. There's another three on the way from Kalan. Shot no good. And Helms will come down with the board. She takes it up long two. Off the rim. There's the pass ahead for Brown off of fingertips. It'll go back to Columbus. And Mooney over to Allison. Now Helms. Helms works against the wall defender. Shot no good. It'll go out of bounds. Back to Colgan. Just a tough night offensively for the Titans. There's another three on the way for the wall. He puts it out. And she's just trying it from all angles here. I say that as most of them have been. I think the last three attempts have been from the right wing, and 2 out of 3 have went in. So, Colgan now trying to run away with the ball game. Here's Helms. Helms inside. Back out for Johnson. Foul called against. Well, I thought it was a foul. Maybe it was out of bounds. Titans will stack it and spread things out offensively. Can't think a word to tonight, folks. Been a tiring week for me. Here's Mooney. She'll weave around the perimeter over to Johnson now. Back to Mooney. There's Green. Green over to Johnson. Pass nearly stolen away. Gets it over to Green. Off the pass from Harmon. Here's Johnson. Johnson way in the backcourt. Not in the backcourt, excuse me, but way behind the 25-foot mark is what I meant to say. Like I said, words are not coming to me right now. And they're getting a foul inside as Katie Mooney was driving in. We're going to get that foul on Jakayla Davis, her third personal, second team foul. 2-1 now, fouls here in the second half as Johnson looking to inbound it. Flips it to Harmon. Harmon for Johnson. That one found near the backcourt, near the half-court mark. There's a three on the way from Johnson. Shot no good. Meek under the board for the rebound. Jumper for Davis is up and good. Titans held a long possession there, burned a lot of clock. Mooney trying to dribble it out. 1:20 left to go. Coach Fleet will burn a timeout. It's a 30. We'll take it with him. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan High School, almost like Columbus High School. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan High School after this 30-second timeout. You're watching Columbus Sports Live.
Oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back. 43-20. 23-point ball game here in Colgan. 1:19 left to go here in the third quarter. as Helms will drive in and then back out. Drives in the lane. Shot no good. Allison over there for the rebound. Shot is no good on the putback, but a foul will be called. First one on the way from Allison, no good. As Lauren Torrance sets to check in for the ball game, I have no idea who they called the foul on. Scoreboard did not put it up, and I cannot hear the referee, so I apologize for the referee, but I cannot hear the announcer or see the referee half the time. There's Meek over to Kalan. Allison couldn't connect on either of them. There's a three on the way from Kalan. Shot no good. Put back by Torrance is also no good, and Harmon comes down with the board. As Helms set to bring it up as we tick under a minute here in the third quarter. Long three on the way from Helms. Shot no good. Went off of many different hands. Lands in the hands of Delaney Meek. Flips it ahead to Ilona Kalan. She'll drive in. Gets it inside for, well, number 15, Molly Sweezy, I believe. Did not have her down. There's her shot on the way from Torrance, and her bucket's up and in. Actually, her first bucket of the second half comes in late in the third quarter. 16 seconds here on the clock. Down to under 10. Here's Helms with it. Man, oh man. There's Green. Helms will do it up at the buzzer. Shot no good. And that's how it will end. 25-point ball game. Colgan on top of Columbus, 45-20. We will take a 30-second timeout, and we will return to St. Mary's Colgan High School to finish out this ball game.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Okay, we'll go ahead and update you anyway on the game from Frontenac and Riverton. We said it was a 8-point ball game, 30-22. Last time we checked, 6:01 left to go in the third quarter of that one. We'll refresh the page and see what it is now, 46-33. Uh-oh. Frontenac starting to run away with it. 5:48 left to go here in the fourth. Before that game, here we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter action. Titans down 45-20 against Colgan. Like I said, the team that they're outmatched pretty much anyway, but sometimes that's just what you got to do. They will have homecoming tonight. Because finally they ramped up the music and played some Queen. Like I said, crowd mic will not be fixed tonight. That's what we tried to do earlier on. But I think we've figured out the problem, and it's an inexpensive one. We'll say it. We'll just put it that way. Panther basketball to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kalan. Long three on the way. Shot no good. Helms will come down with it after it was tipped by a couple of Panthers. Here's Mooney. Mooney controls it underneath the basket. Will back out. Over for Johnson. Now back to Mooney. A three on the way. Shot no good. And Harmon will come down with the board. Flip it over to Mooney, and pass nearly stripped away. Johnson will come up with it after it went off a multitude of hands. Helms will get it inside for Allison. Shot tipped away, or pass tipped away, excuse me. There's the head pass to Delaney Meek. She saves it. Somehow Palona Kalan comes up with it, man. There's Davis top at the key. She'll drive in the lane, put up a shot. It's up and in. First bucket of the fourth quarter for Panthers. Goes to Kayla Davis. And Titans will try to figure things out offensively here. 6:57 left to go here in the ball game. There's Helms. Titans have went pretty much all but scoreless here. Here's Katie Mooney. Shot no good. Air ball to 3. Panthers will take it back the other way. Here's Meek. Meek inside for somebody. Davis and Kalan. Somebody wanted the ball. Lands in the hands of Davis. Here's Meek with it. Back to Kalan. Bounce pass for Meek. Panthers are just going to try to run out the clock. Kind of a boring 6 minutes of play. Pass stolen away by Ellie Helms. Ahead to Katie Mooney. She'll corral it and go up. Shot no good. She does manage to grab her own board. Nice job there by Katie Mooney. Jumper on the way from Helms. No good. Allison comes down with that one. Look at the wingspan between Kalan and Brown. Nearly trapped her in there. There's a 3 on the way from Mooney. Off the rim. No good. Brown comes down with the board. Got the vertical. She jumps underneath for it. And Jacayla Davis in the lane. They're going to get a foul. Trying to look for a jump ball tie-up. Nothing there. That one will go against Ellie Helms, her second. Second team foul. There's the pass intended for Brown. Off of the hands of Kalan. No good. It'll go out of bounds back to Columbus. Helms. Trying to weave around the Panther defense. Gets it over to Harmon. There's Johnson now with it. Inside for Mooney. Not inside, excuse me. 3 on the way from Helms. No good. For some reason, inside was the only one that could pop in my brain. Long pass ahead from Brown, and her shot's up and in underneath the basket. He'll have a lot of points tonight, but I guarantee it won't be a career high because with the way she's playing, I think it's just an average kneel night for her. There's Helms over to Mooney in the corner, and she traveled. Mariah Harris, Lauren O'Brien, Ava Glover checking in for the Panthers. As Meek gets it over to Davis. Davis bounce pass for Glover. Inside back to Davis. Now Harris was trying to find who number 11 was. There's Davis inside for O'Brien. Pass tipped away. Torrance comes up with it on the baseline. Gets it over to Harris. She shakes the defender. 3 on the way from O'Brien. It's 52-20, and Titans are all but scoreless here in the fourth quarter. There's Mooney, corner 3, shot no good, off the rim. And Helms will come down with the board. Plus a move by Helms off the glass, no good. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. I believe on Lauren Torrance. So that's her 4th personal. Yep. 4th personal. All right. Actually, mark that for Kalan. Watch that out. First one off the mark from Helms. I believe this is the first time Titans have been at the line, though. In the fourth quarter, running clock on the board. She does make the second one, so that breaks the dry spell. Pass inside for Brown, or excuse me, Torrance. And her shot's up and in. 54-21 now. Panthers have ran away with the ball game. When we say run away, that identifies a running clock. Meaning that unless there is a timeout taken, the clock will not stop. There's a jumper from Helms, rattles out, no good. Put back by Allison, also no good, but a foul is drawn. Allison will go to the foul line. I believe they said Mariah Harris, her second. Nope, her first, my bad. I didn't have her for any, but they said second at the announcer's booth, so I assumed as we have quite a few Panthers checking in. Let's see them all. 15. Number 15, that's Sweezy, Molly Sweezy. Number 2, Imhoff, Caroline Imhoff. Number 33, Janessa Davis. She'll be the sister of Jakayla. Put up a shot, no good. Couldn't save it out of bounds was Imhoff, and it'll go back to Columbus. Shot on the way from Helms is up and in. 2 points for Ellie Helms, 3 in the fourth quarter. As we're getting ready to tick under a minute here. 1:08 exactly. Also in the ballgame is number 25, Hyla Osborne. I've got her. I think pass intended for Osborne, stolen away. Titans will come up with it. There's the 3 on the way from Mooney. Shot off the rim, no good. And Osborne will come down with the rebound. 40 seconds here. Osborne inside for Imhoff. And a foul called off the pass. And they're going to get it on Briley Johnson. Her second personal. 20 seconds here. It'll might be a 30-point ball game. I don't know. Colgan will set up for another shot. Long 2 from Davis on the way. No good. Bounces off. It'll go out of bounds, and that will finish it up. Titans will fall in this one by 30, 54-24. Game that was dominated by Colgan the whole way on their homecoming. For a good win for Colgan. A lot to talk about in the locker room for Columbus, but not a game they had high hopes for anyway, and I think they're going to learn a lot from this. I believe it's a doubleheader at Coffeyville. I'm not sure anything about the Golden Tornadoes, but that's who they've got on Monday night. We will be there for that game. Should be a good one, but like I said, I don't know anything about Coffeyville, but a good game between these two squads. Unfortunately, it just didn't come out on the Titans end of things. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with a post-game show. We'll add up the totals from this one, and then we will preview this boys matchup and see how these two squads fare against each other this time around. We'll take a quick break and come back to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse in 2 minutes.
Columbus.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse. They've got the Panther mini dance team here ready to go as they're dancing to Victor Knowledge music. Interesting choice, but you know what? Go for it. Adam, some scoring totals for this game. Looking at the Titan side of things, leading scores are tied between Katie Mooney and Ellie Helms with 11 points. Katie Mooney had 5 at the half, knocked down 2 threes. In the third quarter, they rounded out her scoring. Ellie Helms had 6 at the half, knocked down a bucket in the third, and then went 1 of 2 at the foul stripe and another bucket in the fourth quarter, and that's what ended things for them. So, an unfortunate turn here for the Titans, and then can't forget about Ava Harmon, who had a bucket 1 of 2 at the foul stripe in the first quarter, and that's where it stayed for her. So, not a very eventful night. I think I missed a bucket somewhere in there on the Titans side, but unfortunately, just didn't get things rolling. Take a look at this Panther lineup. They're led scoring by Lulu Brown with 20 points, 16 at the half, a bucket in the third, bucket in the fourth. That's how it rounded out for her. 11 for Lauren Torrance at the half. She ended with 15 with a bucket in the third, a bucket in the fourth. I think Coach Farabi tried to distribute the scoring a little bit more in the second half. Colin Kalan had 3 in the first half. She ended with 9 with 2 big threes. That kind of allowed Colgan to run away with the game in the third quarter. She went scoreless in the fourth. Delaney Meek had a bucket in the third that rounded out her scoring. Jaquela Davis, 2 at the half. Another bucket for her in the third quarter. Another one for her in the fourth. She rounds out with 6. And then Lauren O'Brien with a 3 in the fourth that rounds out her scoring tonight. So those are the scoring totals for the Panthers. 7:17 is the time. They have not started the warm-up clock yet. 15 minutes to go. I know it is homecoming tonight, so they may or may not have an extended halftime. I doubt they will because nobody else needs to warm up. So I would assume that's probably just going to be most of the half is homecoming. In fact, while we have some time since they have not started the warm-up clock yet, we'll tell you about the Colgan homecoming candidates. So why not? The candidates are seniors Britta Ison, Allie Skripsik and Lauren Torrance, who just played tonight, so she's got to go put makeup on and not look like a sweaty mess, I guess. That's what you typically look like. No offense to her. That's what you typically look like after a basketball game, especially when you've worked as hard as she did. So that's what we've got for the Queen candidates and ladies in waiting, which are the people that will be the candidates next year. Our juniors, Isabella Piccini, Lauren Flood, and Amy Adamson. And yeah, they will announce the Queen at the coronation ceremony at halftime of the boys' game, which is coming up here in the first half. So with that being said, we're going to take another quick break, and we will come back, look at some matchups coming up or that haven't been played tonight around the area. Like I said, I could not find words tonight that just flow real well together. That's going to be a problem as we enter another fast-paced game. But we'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll look at the final scores. Hopefully, there's some girls' games going on around the area. Most of them were ahead of us, so we should have the final scores, and then preview this boys' matchup between these two squads, how they got to this point. 14 minutes, until the tip. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll return to St. Mary's Colgan High School after this.
Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-state's choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse as we kick off the second half of the Vital Signs pregame show here in Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success. And at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. A bit of a difference in the girls' game and the boys' game. Now, of course, these Titan boys aren't undefeated, but they're 11-3 on the year. The only losses are within 10 points each, 50-40. That's the largest by 10 to Girard. Parsons was a 4-point ball game, 50-54, and then Galena was a 7-point ball game, 40-47. So their losses don't really come in the form of big drops. They just kind of come and the other team snuck in a few more points at the end. It was a neck-and-neck battle right up to the very end of the game. So that's how it works. Unfortunately, sometimes in the CNC, you get those really tight battles. And if you knock them in the mouth a little bit, you'll come out and win. But defense really wins the battle sometimes, especially in games like Galena and Frontenac. On the boys' side for Colgan, they're 7-7 on the year. So they're right at 500. With losses, of course, to us at the top of the season. Riverton, Baxter Springs. In fact, Riverton was 53-42. Baxter Springs was 55-46. Galena 60-41. Thomas Jefferson 64-59. That was in the Tony DeBray Classic. Frontenac 64-44. Girard 53-44. And they just picked up a win 58-34 over the Baxter Springs Lions. So I think that was Baxter Springs was their first opponent that they went around the CNC to face the second time, and they beat them. So I think they've worked a lot. I know Coach Smiley was talking about how they were a lot healthier than they were at the top of the season. They had some injuries, some illness. They're back to, I believe, the full squad tonight. So we should get the rest, and I believe we have our full squad back tonight. I see Brett on the court looking for Colt. He was a little sick today. Looks a little sick on the court tonight. But we do have our full squad tonight, so hopefully we should be bringing our best as well. It's a big game, you know. It's a CNC match. You know, Colgan is a two-way school, but they face a lot of three-A's, so when it really comes down to it, you can almost call them a 3A as far as their talent and competition goes, because that's just who they face. They're in the CNC, and everybody else in the CNC is a 3A. And they're a private school, so being a 2A is something that's, well, not unexpected. But hopefully, Columbus can come out on top. Like we said, we were missing Brett. He was out with an illness on Tuesday night against Riverton, where he picked up a win 52-45, a game that was back and forth the entire way until the very end of the game. Columbus pulled away a little bit and won that one. So they've swept the Rams 3 times, and they won't meet them again up until maybe sub-state. So, and that's at Girard. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. And then Colgan, of course, will be in 2A sub-state bracket, so this will be the last time the Titans will face them this season. So come out with a win and sweep them is always a good thing. Last time these two teams fought was back on December 2nd, and Titans beat Colgan 49-34. Low-scoring affair, but first game of the season. Both teams a little out of sorts, trying to find what they want to do, where they want to do it, and work on some things. I think Colgan has done that. From what Coach Smiley has talked about, watching some film on them, they're a much better team here in the second half of the season. So I believe we definitely have the opportunity to expect a different opponent tonight as long as Colgan plays to their ability, and Colgan has the opportunity to expect a different opponent tonight as long as we play to our ability. So a good matchup underway here. 7:47 left until the tip. We'll take another quick break. We'll update you coming up on some scores around the area tonight, as I'm assuming they're getting ready to play off their boys' matches as well, some final girls' scores. And then we should be underway for starting lineups in the tip. We'll return to Columbus High School here in 2 minutes. Or excuse me, St. Mary's Colgan High School in 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Colgan High School, as I lost my muff to the microphone. I'll find it here in a minute. Anyway, we'll update you on some scores tonight from around the area. The Girard ladies are going to fall to Anderson County 36-42. In that ball game, a game that was close the entire way, but Anderson County was always just a little bit ahead of Girard. So the Girard Girl, I have no idea what the record is, but they will fall tonight. Frontenac will pull out with a win against Riverton, 53-39. It was a close game for a while. Frontenac kind of pulled away late in the stretch. So a tough one for them, and then we'll check out this Galena-Baxter game on the girls' side. I'm sure it should be a Baxter affair. Or, excuse me, a Galena affair. As I skip through all the commercials here. 53-26 will be the final score. Galena on top of Baxter Springs in the girls' game. I know it is Galena's homecoming. Same here with Colgan. So they're going for all the festivities here tonight. So those are some scores from around the area. We will take another break. When we come back, should be ready for starting lineups, starting lineups, all that. And then the tip-off here in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse after this timeout.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
All right. Under a minute now until we get set for this one. 47 seconds until the start of this boys' game. An anticipated matchup tonight. As both squads looking to improve their records. Titans hoping to go to 12-3. Panthers hoping to go to 8-7. As all of them are jumping up, of course. We'll get ready for the starting lineups here in this one. Starting tonight for the Titans, the usual 5 suspects will be number 13, senior Colt Ungenhauer, number 22, senior Cole Miner, number 30, senior Brett Hamilton, number 35, senior Landon Midget, and number 42, senior Seth Stover. Titans in the Road Reds, gold letters and numerals, head coached by Jerry Smiley, assisted by Taylor Spear. Flip things over to the Panthers side of things. I'm assuming I'm going to have their lineup right, or we'll start with number 2, Colin Height. I would like to say it'll be number 3, Jack Schrimmer. Number 13, Carter Jacquino. Number 24, Gus Keller. And number 35, Tristan Ross. Oh no, I lied. I lied about the starters. Tucker Harrell will get the start instead. So take out Schrimmer. Or no, take out Jacquino and put in Harrell. So it'll be number 1, Tucker Harrell. Number 2, Colin Height. Number 3, Jack Schrimmer. Number 24, Gus Keller. And number 35, Tristan Voss. Those are your starting lineups tonight for the Panthers in their home whites, blue letters and numerals. They are head coached by Flynn Heffer and assisted by Brad Stroud and Jacob De La Torre. I'm actually going to mark them so I know what's going on. I know a couple prominent players for them are Colin Height. They're running through the entire Panther student section. Some of them on their phone, some of them actually seem to care. They're underway. Coming up here in this one as it will be Ungenhauer. I would say probably Height on the tip, maybe Voss. I'm trying to remember who did it last time, but that was back on December 2nd. Could have done my research. It will be Voss. I didn't know if it was Height or Voss, but one of the two on the tip. So Ungenhauer and number 35, Tristan Voss, will start us off in this one. And Colt. And I guess they're going to say Colt double tipped it, and it will be Panther basketball. Okay, not a good start. I've never seen that before. Okay. I thought you could tip it as many times as you want as long as it went over the board. Anyway, here's Harrell top of the key. Starting things off offensively for the Panthers. Gets it over to Keller. Keller hands it off for Schrimmer. So I don't remember who's in the game. There's Keller with it now once again. Back to Schrimmer. Trying to remember the name second time around. There's Harrell. Pass nearly picked away. There's Height. Gets the ball for the first time. Jumper near the elbow. Shot no good. Voss tips it away. Miner grabs the rebound. And Titans are off and running offensively. Here's Stover underneath to Hamilton. Hamilton will go up. Shots off the glass and good. First bucket of the ball game will go to Brett Hamilton, and Titans have an early 2-0 lead. Here's Harrell. Harrell will weave it around inside for Schrimmer. Loses it off his hands. And it will go back to Columbus. Miner checks it into Midget. Panthers will back off the full court press and run things near half court defensively. Here's Miner. Minor inside for Stover. Back out for Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer will take it in himself. Working on Trimmer. Shot no good. Harrell will come down with the rebound. There's Height. 3 for Harrell, no good. Midget will come down with the board. He'll drive in instead. Shots up and in. Nice move to sneak inside in traffic. And Titans are on top 4-0 now. There's Height. Inside for Voss. Voss will take it in himself. And her shot's up there good off the glass and a foul called. Whistle's blown. Look at the foul on number 22, Cole Minor. First team foul. First foul for anybody. And Voss has the opportunity to stretch this Panther lead. Shot him away, rolls out. Harrell comes down with the board. His shot swatted out of there by Stover. Lands in the hands of Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer will take it in himself, and his shot swatted out of there by Voss. So an eye for an eye, I guess, in that instance. It will stay Titan basketball. There's Ungenhauer, takes it in himself. Takes a big hop shot, no good, gets his own board. His putback's up and in. Cole, Brett, and Colt now with points in this ball game. As here's Harrell, gets it over to Voss. Inside for Tristan Voss. Shot no good. Right between Harrell and Hamilton. Hamilton wins it on the rebound. Inside pass for Stover. His shot's off the glass and good. And there's a timeout called by Coach F, and I was waiting for it. Some divided scoring here early on in this one. Titans on top, 8-2 against Colgan. I don't know what timeout he wanted. 30 seconds. We'll take it with him. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse after this timeout.
Trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back coming out of the timeout. Columbus on top of Colgan 8-2 early on in this one. 5:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Divisive scoring. 4 players now with points in the ball game early on. Hopefully we can keep it that way if everyone's sitting on all cylinders. Panther basketball. That was Keller. Flips it over to Height. Now it's Harrell. Harrell over to Keller. Now loses it. Tremor. Voss. Everyone getting a hand on the ball. Height now with it. Back to Harrell. Little jumper on the baseline, no good. Youngblood now in the ball game for the Titans. He grabs the rebound, flips it over to Midget. Midget over to Ungenhauer, now back to Midget, head back out. Ungenhauer in the corner, over to Midget. Over to Ungenhauer, or excuse me, Minor. Minor over to Youngblood. Feeds it inside for Ungenhauer. Back out to Minor. Passed up to 3. Here's Youngblood. Aroused it before it goes out of bounds. Now Ungenhauer. Back to Youngblood in the corner. Ungenhauer will take it in himself. Floater. Up and good. Rattles in. 4 points in the ballgame now for Colt Ungenhauer. Panther basketball. Height trapped on the baseline. Pass swatted out of there. Titans will come up with it. He's going to go for it. There's a two-handed slam. Got to have one a game for Ungenhauer. 6 points. 12-2. Panthers on top. Or excuse me, Titans on top of the Panthers by 10. You got to have a two-handed slam a game or it's not a true matchup for Colt Ungenhauer. Height over to Keller. Passes it back to Height. Now Keller trying to set something up on offense. Height feeds it inside for Harrell. It'll go out of bounds. Back to Columbus. Nearly hit the Titan cheerleaders there. If you've been a duck out of the way. That or they were trying to swat it out. There's Youngblood in the corner. 3 no good. And that was number 23. Find out who it is in about 5 seconds. Connor Van Beesler. I'm going to write his first name. Pass inside, nearly stolen away. They're going to get a pushing foul. Still a 10-point ball game. Titans on top 12-2. They're going to get that one on Cole Youngblood. Second team foul. First for Youngblood. And Height will inbound it on the baseline. Inside for Schwimmer. Puts up a shot, floater, and the line was up and good. 3:34 left to go here in first quarter. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton takes it in. Shot too strong. Panthers will come down with the rebound, and Miner trying to fight to save it. And a mix-up for the ball. It will be Panther possession. They will come up with it after it went off of several hands on both sides as Harrell controls it. Now Height. Back over to Harrell. Back to Height. Inside for Voss. Voss will take it in up strong. Her shot's up and good. 12-6. The Panthers have cut the lead nearly in half. Cut the score in half. So now a 6-point ball game. Here's Miner. Over to Kirk. Back to Midget. Around the perimeter we go. Here's Midget. Off the pass from Youngblood. Now back to Miner. Over to Youngblood. He'll drive in. Floater swatted out of there. Hamilton will come up with the board. He'll go up. Shot too strong. Youngblood will come down with that one. Flips it over to Midget. Midget will take it in himself. Up and under move. Shots up and in. Nice to see that we can make points out of multiple chances at the ball. There's a 3 from Van Beesler. Shot no good. Tipped around, lands in the hands of Colin Hyde. Inside for Tristan Voss. With shots off the glass and good. So now it's still a 6-point ball game. And official timeout. Has Youngblood lost a shoe? I was wondering what the foul or what the call was going to be, but just an official timeout. And a couple more substitutions coming in for the Titans as Midget and Miner will sit. Under a minute to go here, first quarter. Here's Ungenhauer. Keep it nice and slow. Back to Kirk inside for Hamilton. Underneath for Youngblood. His shot's off the glass and good. First bucket of the ball game for Youngblood. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people now that have scored in the ball game. Not even in the second quarter. Half swatted out of there. And will be Panther basketball as Hamilton swatted it out. There's Schwimmer for 3. Off the board, no good. Stover will corral it for the Titans. Here's Kirk. Tick under 8 seconds. Save it for the final. Here's Hamilton. Will drive baseline. And he'll get a foul on the baseline. And as number 11, Byron Lopez, set to check in for the Panthers. Coach Heffern going deep into his bench here on this one. Here's Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer, there's a 3 at the buzzer. No good. Way short. At the end of the Titans will lead at 16-8. An 8-point ball game. Titans on top of Colgan here after one. We will take a 30-second timeout and we'll return to St. Mary's Colgan High School with second quarter action. We'll be back after this.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back. 16-8, Columbus on top of Colgan here as we start second quarter action. Colgan was a little slow at the start of the game, picked things up pretty quickly, but still got quite a bit of catching up to do. Student section full of wrestlers tonight. They're off for the weekend. I have no idea what their schedule is. I wish we did. Might try to pull it up for you and see when their next meet is. We'll bring you the upcoming broadcast at the end of this one. We're to start the second quarter. It is Titan basketball. Hamilton now with it at the elbow. They'll work around the defense, get it over to Ungenhauer. Back out for Minor. Top of the key for Midget. Fakes the three. Back to Minor on the right wing. Inside for Hamilton. Hamilton will take it up, pass it over to Ungenhauer. Shot no good. And that was Schrimmer that got the rebound. Flipped it over to Harrell. Inside for Voss. Goes up strong. Shots up and in. Tristan Voss with 8 points. He's got all of them but 2 here in this one, and that's a guy you need to watch if you're the Titans going into the locker room. Here's a pass from Hamilton inside for Stover. Back out for Minor. Landon Midgel will direct traffic. Get it inside for Hamilton. Here's a 3 on the way from Minor. Nothing but net. Nine-point game. Still single digits. There's Harrell. Harrell takes it up strong. Off the rim. No good. Here's Ungenhauer over to Minor. Midget Minor will trade it. Inside for Stover. Back out for Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer weaves around the defense. Swatted out of there. I don't know what happened. Harrell over to Keller. Back to Harrell now. Over to Voss now. Keller for 3. Shot no good. Hamilton there for the board. 6:09 left to go here in the half. Over to Midget. Now Ungenhauer, left corner. Back to Midget. Back to Ungenhauer. Top from Midget. Nearly swatted out of there by Keller. He tried to go for the long swat. High atop over the head of Midget. There's Ungenhauer underneath for Stover, and his pass swatted out of there. They're going to get a blocking foul. Minor. Over to Ungenhauer. Inside for Stover. Here's Youngblood. Shots off the glass and good. 4 points in the ball game for Cole Youngblood. 21-10. Titans on top by 11. Here's Keller. Keller flips it over to Schrimmer. Now Terrell. Back to Schrimmer. Inside for Voss. Voss will go up too strong. Ungenhauer with the board. Flips it over to Youngblood in the lane. Swatted out of there. Gets his own rebound. His bucket no good. Panthers will control the board. That was not a pretty possession. They're going to get a foul inside the lane. First foul against Colt Eichenhauer. Third team foul. Foul split by 1, 3-2. Miner's off and running with that one. And his bucket's off the glass and good. He's good at running low with them. And Colgan, I think, is going to burn another timeout. They didn't take him off the scoreboard the first time they did it. Yep, it's Colgan. It's a full timeout. We'll be back here in 1 minute to St. Mary's Colgan High School. Columbus on top of Colgan, 23-10.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
One of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Back here out of the timeout, it will be Panther basketball. Coach Heffern trying to regroup his squad here, 23-10, Columbus on top. So certainly not as lopsided as the girls' games was, but oh well. Here's Keller. Shot swatted out of there by Miner. And here's Ungenhauer. He takes it up himself, a little floater. We're going to get a blocking foul on Harrell. First personal. Ties team fouls at 3. That'll be Colt Ungenhauer at the foul line. First one off the mark, no good. That was coming handy down the stretch. But his first trip to the foul stripe tonight, so he might be a little off. Second one off for Ungenhauer. So can't connect on either one of them. Pass nearly swatted away. Panthers still control it. Here's Height. Height will drive in, then back out near the perimeter. Gets it over to Voss. Now back to Height. Back to Voss. Back to Height. Over to Schrimmer now. Height will back out near half court. Here's Keller. Keller bounce pass for Height. Over to Keller. Ungenhauer trying to swat it away with the vertical he's got. Height from the corner. Here's Voss inside. I don't know who that is. That's number 12. Parston Simmons. I knew I would come up with the name eventually. Pass swatted away, I believe, by somebody. Columbus controls it. Here's Ungenhauer. Back to Midget. Direct traffic. Get his squad organized. Is Coach Smiley calling plays from the bench? So here's Midget. Ungenhauer inside for Youngblood. Up and under move is good. 6 points in the ball game for Cole Youngblood, and it's 25-10. There's Voss. There's Schrimmer. Fake the 3. Over to Height. For Simmons. Now Height. Pass. Try to get it inside the Voss. Stolen away by Cole Miner. Miner tips it ahead to Ungenhauer, saves it right before it goes out of bounds. He'll take it inside. Takes it inside, lost it. He went up for it with nothing in his hands. I hate to laugh, folks, but that moment's kind of funny. And a reaching foul inside. Blocking foul, excuse me. Thought it was going to be a reach-in, but... Well, I guess, but... That foul will go against... I believe they're going to say Jack Schremer. His second. 4th team foul. We're split back out at 1, 4-3. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton over to Kurt. Kurt for 3. Off the mark, no good. Voss came down with the rebound. There's Harrell. Forward to number 23, Van Beesler. I believe they're going to say that was Tucker Harrell. As Panther fan Gel, Coach Smiley calls timeout. 25-12. Columbus on top of Colgan. We'll return here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse in 30 seconds.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit ESBKS.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back, 25-12. Columbus on top of Colgan here in the Panther Fieldhouse. Certainly not as lopsided as the girls' game was. We said that earlier, but Columbus with a big lead here. I'm trying to check on some scores, getting them ready for the halftime program. As, well, Gerard's got a lead over Anderson County. That's all I'll say. We'll save the score for the half. Here's Midget. There's Hamilton inside the lane. Jump shot up and in. Did I expect that one to roll in, but it does for Brett Hamilton. As here's Keller with it. Flips it over to High now. Harold back to Keller. Here's Schremer. Schremer will weave around the defense. Shot off the glass. Good. Nice nifty move there by Jack Schremer. To corral some points for the Panthers. 27-14. Here's Midget. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. I'm not sure. I guess they get the foul on Gus Keller. Must have missed where that was at, but it will be Titan basketball still as Kirk inbounds it to Stover, now Minor. Here's Ungenhauer. Some quick passing to get it out of the lane. Set up for the final shot here, hopefully, but 47 seconds is a long time to hold it. There's Kurt, passed stolen away by Harrell. I think they're going to get a foul against Hamilton. Fourth team foul. First personal for Brett. Here's Keller. Gets it over to Voss. Now back outside for Keller. Here's a three on the way. Foul's in. We're back within 10, 27-17. Here's Ungenhauer. Shot, no good. Height will control it. Gotta shoot it. There's a shot on the way, no good, off the glass. So at the end of the first half, Columbus leads at 27-17, a 10-point ball game. We'll return here to St. Mary's Colgan High School to get some stats from the first half of play and look at some area scores around the area. We'll take a quick break and come back here to St. Mary's Colgan High School in 2 minutes.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Back here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse as they are setting up their homecoming festivities here tonight. Take a look at some scoring totals here as we kick off the Crossland Construction halftime show. Your career awaits with Crossland Construction. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. You can learn more at crossland.com/careers. Looking at some scoring totals from this first half. Leading all scorers so far is Cole Fangenhauer with 6, all of them coming in the first quarter. He had a bucket pretty much one after another off the glass. He's followed up by Cole Miner with 5 points, all of them in the second quarter, or 3, and then a bucket off the glass, and good for him. Brett Hamilton, he's got 4, split between the first and second. All are Landon Midget points come in the first quarter, both. He's got 4. Seth Stover with a bucket in the first as well, and then Youngblood with a bucket in the first and 4 in the second. He rounds out his scoring so far tonight with 6. On the Panthers side, as I write their name down here in my scorebook, because I got to remember which team this is, they led in scoring tonight by Tristan Voss. He had 6, and he really caught up the lead that the Titans had on the Panthers side. With 6 points in the first quarter, got another bucket. He rounds it out with 8 so far. Jack Schrimmer splits his 4 between the first and second. A 3 from Gus Keller late here in the first half, and then a bucket from Tucker Harrell as well in the first quarter, rounds out his scoring with 2 points tonight. So those are your scoring totals so far for tonight. When we come back, we will take a look at some scores going on around the area. They're having their homecoming festivities. Just to be nice, we will read off the candidates this year for a homecoming, and of course the ladies in waiting for Colgan. Their queen candidates this year are Greta Eisen, Ellie Skripsik, and Lauren Torrance. And like we said, just played. And they don't have somebody listed on here. There's 4 of them. Either that or that's who won it last year. I have no idea. I'm just going based off what the pamphlet says. And the ladies in waiting are Isabella Pacini, hoping that name's right, Lauren Flood, and Amy Adamson. So they are juniors, and they will get the shot next year for their chance to win Homecoming Queen. So I guess we'll let you know the winner coming up after this. We'll return to St. Mary's Colgan High School in 2 minutes.
All service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Still introducing the homecoming candidates here. Allie Skripsik being introduced. We'll let you know the winner coming up here. We'll let you know right now some scores from around the areas. I'm trying to find all of them. I'll tell you about Girard and Anderson County. The boys 31-18 on top of Anderson County right now. Good for the CNC as they are at Anderson County taking on the Bulldogs. So good game for them right now at the half. Let's try to find, well, let's just do this. Well, that stream went down, so we'll try this instead.
All action related, CYF, POSA, and PA. Here's a community captain for the nationally.
As I'm trying to find the Frontenac Riverton score here. The girls did win that game. Oh, man. Not a good night for Frontenac at the end. Oh, man. That's tough. At the end of, okay. Now we'll wait and see how these free throws go here. It's 21-42. Riverton on top of Frontenac, so that's a bit of a shocker considering how well Frontenac plays. So Riverton dominating this one at the half in Frontenac. And then we will take a look right now at the Galena-Baxter game. It is 33-15. Galena on top of Baxter starting the third quarter. So there's that game. I'll stick around here for just a little bit and let you know the winner between Lauren Torrance, Greta Ison, and Allie Skripsik.
Ball in has one society, CYM, and HOSA. Here's a member of the football, basketball, and track teams who was named the first lead all states defensive back in football. Here's the house captain and the mother of Tracy community. Queen candidate is Lauren Torrance. Our 2023 basketball opening queen of St. Mary's Colvin is Miss Lauren Torrance.
Lauren Torrance on being escorted by Tucker Hill. Just like Tucker Hill anyway. And yep, so. And they are going to do another full 8 minutes in the locker room because the Colgan bench did stick around to watch the homecoming festivities. Oh, man. I don't know if they're dating, but they really swept her off her feet there.
Like scripture, that belong to pay the bills as food and releasing God.
And I have no idea what's going on now, but every town does things different. So we're going to take another quick break. I actually don't know how long it's going to be because I think they're going to give the Panthers a full 8 minutes in the locker room. Titans have a little bit longer, I guess. I don't know how long, but they haven't started the 8-minute timer yet. So with that being said, we'll step away for a break, and we will come back probably with about 5 minutes left. Update you again on the scores, look at the broadcast schedule coming up, and then hopefully we'll be ready for the tip. We'll return to St. Mary's Colgan High School after this commercial break.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Colgan High School. While we have the opportunity, we will tell you about the broadcast schedule for the rest of the main basketball season. Coming up on Monday, the 6th, next Monday, Columbus will travel to Coffeyville for the first time in I don't know how long, been a while, if ever. Take on the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes in a doubleheader. Then Girard comes to Titan Country. We'll see them. We travel to Baxter on the 14th. The Girard game's on the 7th, by the way. The Baxter game is on the 14th. We will travel there. Galena comes here, I believe, senior night on the 17th, and then we will go to Frontenac on the 21st to play that game against the Raiders. And that's about it. 3:02 left to go here in the halftime. So that's about the time we got until the tip. We will take another short break, and we'll come back and hopefully be ready for the second until the tip. I always say that, but there's no tip going out of the second half. Don't correct me at home. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. I promise. Take another quick break, and we will come back and get ready for the second half of action here in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
A 10-point lead it was for the Titans going into the halftime. Now they've got to come back and dominate again here in the second. They've given up a lot of points in the second half to a couple of teams. Most recently, the Frontenac Raiders, so we're hoping for good results coming out of this second half of play, 27-17. Columbus on top as we are less than 30 seconds away from the start of the second half. I want to say it should be Titan basketball, but I don't know. Might be Panthers. I think it is going to be Panther basketball coming out of the locker room. As Hyde is set to inbound it to get us off and running in the second half. Gets it to Harrell. Over to Keller now. Brad Trimmer will take it up. Shot no good. Gets it out to Keller for three. Too strong. Stover will come up with the rebound. Flip it over to Ungenhauer, and Ungenhauer will take it up. Here's Minor. Midget back to Minor. Back to Midget. Back to Minor. We're going to play catch here for a minute. Here's Hamilton. Drives in the lane. Shot no good. Stover there for the rebound. His shot no good. Then Voss will come down with that one. Couple of what have looked like good putbacks. Fortunately missed on the side of Seth Stover. Here's Schrimmer in the corner for Keller. He'll drive it in. Back it out to Harrell. He'll take it in himself. Shot no good. Minor will come down with the board. A lot of contact against Midget. No good. Or no foul call, excuse me. Get my words confused. Midget near the wording on the court. Here's Minor for three. Off the mark. No good. Crowns the rebound. Here's Midget. Inside for Hamilton. Back out to Midget. Here's Ungenhauer. Over for Minor. There's Midget. Inside for Hamilton. He'll take it up. Floater in the lane. No good. Put back by Ungenhauer as he's trying to tip it in, and he does. A couple of tips there. And Colt manages to get it fall. He'll get the bucket. Although it was really Hamilton that set it up, and Ungenhauer just kind of tipped it a few times to allow it to fall in. Sometimes it's just what you got to do. There's Hyde inside for Voss. Back out to Hyde. Hyde takes it on the elbow, and shot rattles in. Nice shot for Colin Hyde, his first bucket of the ball game, and it's still a 10-point difference, 29-19. 5:49 left to go, third quarter. Here's Ungenhauer. Back near the outer perimeter. Here's Midget, now back to Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer just passed inside for Stover, tipped out of there by Voss. Flips it to Keller. Keller takes off working on Hamilton, and he... Ooh, going to get a blocking foul. And Keller will shoot two, although you could have called it a travel. That'll go against Landon Midget. First personal on him, first team foul of the half. First one rattles in for Keller. Makes his total 4 tonight. Second one up and good as well. Gets both of them to fall. Back to an 8-point game. Single digits for Colgan. Here's Hamilton. Over to Stover. Here's Midget. So on top of Midget, he'll bring it in the lane. Back it out for Ungenhauer. Fakes the three. We'll get it out for Hamilton. He'll fake the three. Then back it out. Tries the three. Too strong. Voss will come down with the board. Flip it over to Harrell. Harrell. Pass underneath for Keller. Inside for Schrimmer. Floater for Schrimmer's up at the goal. Coach Smiley might have called timeout after that one. Panthers have pulled it now within 6. 29-23. 4:37 left to go here. Here's Stover off the glass and good. Here's Keller with an elbow in Minor. There's Harrell. Gets it over to Height. Sherman will take it in. Over the top for Hyde. His shot no good. Stover corrals a rebound. Still an 8-point ball game, 31-23. Midget. Ungenhauer left wing. And he throws it away. Miscommunication on the Titan side of things. Coach Smiley called timeout, I guess. It's going to be and he did. It'll be 30 seconds. We'll take it with him. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse in 30 seconds.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
31-23, Columbus on top of Colgan. 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. It's been a fast third quarter, I must say. It'll be Panther basketball coming out of the timeout. Height takes it up from the backcourt. Top for Harrell. Harrell nearly stripped, gets it out to Height. Height at top for Voss. With a miscommunication. Tremor nearly made it go backcourt. He grabs it. Bounce pass for Height. Jumper in the corner, no good. Minor around the rebound. Here's Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer working around the defense. There's Midget. Jump shot in traffic is up and in. First bucket of the second half for Landon Midget. Columbus back on top by 10, 33-23. Pass underneath for Voss. Voss puts up the shot. It's up and in. And Alistair Jinks gets me every time. He's got 10 in the ball game. First bucket for him in the second half. And Ungenhauer will bring it up. There's Midget. Over to Minor. Now back to Midget. He tries a three, top the key. Nothing but net. Nice three for Landon Midget. There's Harrell. Now with Van Beesler and Shrema, a little miscommunication. Tipped out of bounds. It will go, or it will stay with Colgan. Harrell set to inbound it for the Panthers. Gets it inside for Keller. Now Simmons. Here's Harrell. Harrell bounce pass to Voss. Back out for Keller. Keller stuck in traffic. Gets it ahead to Voss. Jumper, no good. Titans will come down with it after it lands off a few different hands, and they're going to get a blocking foul. As Ungenhauer fell down with the ball. That will go against Carson Simmons. First personal. First team foul of the half. Titans will have it going the other way. Here's Midget. Well, call a play for his fellow teammates. Just top the key. Ungenhauer inside for Stover. Stover backs it out for Ungenhauer. Now Midget. Inside for Stover. Here's Minor. Jumper, baseline, no good. Ungenhauer does corral it. That vertical man, I'm telling you, can be very crucial in certain situations. There's Midget inside for Ungenhauer. And I thought he lost it as he went out of bounds, but shots up and in from Stover. 4 points in the third quarter for Seth Stover, 38-25. Columbus starting to advance their lead a little bit. Here's Simmons over to Harrell. Outside for Schremer. Schremer lost it in the lane. Here's Minor taking off like a jet. He'll bring it up. Shots off the glass and good. Easy bucket in transition for Cole Minor. And Coach Efford wants a timeout. Talk things with the squad. 40-25, 15 points. Columbus on top. It'll be a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. We return here to St. Mary's Colgan High School in 1 minute.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Fieldhouse, Pittsburgh, Kansas. Panther basketball coming out of the timeout called by Coach Heffer, and under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Here's Keller over to Height. That'll set things up. Here's Voss. Transition pass for Schrimmer. Schrimmer drives in the lane. Shot no good. Stover comes up with the board. Midget will slow things down here. Taking it across, 32 seconds. Yeah, there's Ungenhauer, and he's pushed. Very blatant there. And that's going to be a technical foul, or an intentional foul. They're going to get that one on Keller. I'm going to credit him with a technical. I don't want to say credit. Sounds like a good term, but Ungenhauer should be at the line alone, and Titans will have the basketball. Yeah, that was just a blatant push in traffic. First one for Ungenhauer off the mark, no good. Not been Ungenhauer's night from the foul stripe. Hasn't had many chances. Second one, nothing but net. Announcers jinx works in a good way sometimes too. So it will be, should be Titan basketball. And it is. Kirk will inbound it. 41-25. 24.8. Here's Stover. Shot no good. Youngblood tips it. Are they going to get a pushing foul on Youngblood? He had the ball. I don't know how they're going to get a... Okay, they're going to get an offensive foul on Cole Youngblood. He came down with it. His second team foul. 13 seconds and stolen away off the pro court press nearly. And there's backcourt. 10-second violation. It will go back to Columbus. They will inbound it in the backcourt. Here's Midget. 3 seconds. He takes it in himself. Shots up and good. So at the end of three, Titans have extended their lead quite a bit, 43-25. Columbus on top of Colgan. We return here to St. Mary's Fieldhouse in 30 seconds.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Welcome back. 43-25. Columbus on top of Hogan here as we into the fourth quarter. It will be Titan basketball coming out for the quarter break. Minor will inbound it. As Titans can hopefully hang on and win in this one. Finds Midget in the backcourt. More off and running. Here's Hamilton. He'll fake the three, drive in, shot blocked. He gets his own rebound twice, and finally a foul called. For several putback attempts, Hamilton could go to the line, but I don't think he's too happy. I wish he would have got the basket too. They'll get that one against Tristan Vost. First personal for him. Third team foul. First one for Hamilton rolls up and in. Second one bounces off the rim. Harrell will control it. They'll weave around the deep end. Shots off the glass. No good. They are going to get a foul under the board. And that one will go against the other 35, Landon Midget, his second personal. Third team foul. Tied up at 3 here on fouls for either side. First one for Harrell. Bounce off the rim. No good. Second one bounces off, no good. Hogan will control the rebound. Here's Height. Heid'll take it in himself, little spin move. In. Gotta get it to him. Nice move by Colin Height in traffic. Finds an opening and spins it away. 44-27. Here's Hamilton. Inside for Kirk. Kirk's bucket's off the glass and good. Tick under 7 minutes here. 3 from Harrell off the mark. And that was, I believe, well, I want to say that's Adamson. Not sure. Titans do have the rebound. Miner's just going to sit there and hold it. Number 21 is Clayton Adamson. There's Kirk over to Midget. Midget will weave it around. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton finds an opening. Backs out. Here's Kirk. Back over to Hamilton. Will drive in. Shots off the glass and rolls in. 48-27. Over 20 points now. That one's stripped away. Goes out of bounds. Height comes up with it. Thought it went out of bounds. Apparently it didn't. That's a travel. Yeah. And as Schrimmer was working on Minor. There'll be too many extra steps in there, and it'll be Columbus basketball. 21-point game, 48-27. Much better performance in the second half of these Titans, although they've had it. I'm pretty sure they've felt in control this entire way. Even the lead was cut down to 8 at a point. But pretty sure just by the way they've been playing the game, Columbus has felt in control the entire time. Midget now with it, Tom the key. They'll flip it over to Minor. Inside for Youngblood. And they'll get a foul before the shot. So shot's no good. Yes, Kirk gets it atop to Minor. Now Midget. Calls a play. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton takes it inside, up and in. And that's 5 points in the fourth quarter for Brett Hamilton. He's really had a better second half. Top of the key 3 for Van Beesler. No good. And there's a shot off the glass from Bill Youngblood. His first bucket of the second half, I think. And I don't know who took the timeout. Somebody did. They didn't change it on the scoreboard, but we'll wait and see. Columbus on top of Colgan, 52-27. We'll come back here in 30 seconds, just to be safe.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Welcome back, 52-27. Columbus on top of Colgan. Here in this one. Well, we have a little bit of a flex here. I want to check out this Riverton-Frontenac score because I'm sure Frontenac's come back. They were down 21-42 at the half. And it's 58-66, so they pulled it back within 8 points. Riverton has held a sustainable lead here against Frontenac. Team that Titans just beat, so that looks good for them. Here's Voss inside. Bruises it, got it back. Inside for Schrimmer. His bucket's up and in. There's Kirk. Kirk ahead for Ungenhauer. There's Hamilton. Now Ungenhauer directing traffic. There's Stover. Head for Ungenhauer. He'll drive baseline. Goes up. Shots up and in. While Colt hasn't been able to hit him at the free throw line tonight, he certainly has in pretty much every other place on the court. So Colt's not having a bad night himself. Here's Voss. Outside for Height. Height faked the three. Kind of tripped up Jay's midget. And his Harrell goes up strong in the lane. His shot's up and in. And he drove baseline. Picked up 2. Here's top for Hamilton. Pass stolen away. Ahead to Harrell. Harrell will go up for it. Slide it out there, but Harrell gets 2. 4 easy points for Tucker Harrell for 54-33. There's Midget. The Jace Midget, that is. He goes up, swatted away, and there's a foul. Fouled hard. And then it'll be on Schrimmer, and I know that was a hard foul, but Schrimmer was probably thinking, well, what do you want me to do? I think Jace Midget got 1 of 2. Harrell is just on fire right now. He has 7, and they've all come within about the last 2 minutes of game time. Here's Ungenhauer. Trapped in the backcourt. Nearly lost it. There's a foul. Ungenhauer a little bit sick trying to catch his breath. There's Midget. Jace Midget. I can say just Midget now because Landon's out of the game. Here's Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer nearly tripped up. A fight between him and Tremor for it. And then it'll go backcourt. Well, they're going to get a foul against Ungenhauer. Dang. They're going to inbound at baseline. That one's going to go against Ungenhauer, his second, as him and Trimmer fought for the ball. Here's Height. Height finds an opening, drives in, jump shot, no good. Ungenhauer will come down with the board. 55-36. Colgan's corralled a little bit of points back in here. Titans have kind of gone dry in the second. Or, excuse me, fourth. Jace Midget. Over to Jet Tanner. Checked in the ball game. I haven't seen Jaspin. I don't think Jaspin's here. So another player out with illness or something. And there's Ungenhauer's bucket. Good to go. 4 points here for Ungenhauer. Keller trapped near the baseline. 3 on the way from Harrell, no good. Keller corrals a rebound. Shot away strong. And there's a pushing foul against Kirk. He corralled the rebound and was pushed out of bounds. They'll go back to Columbus. Or stay with Columbus, I guess, excuse me, because technically he had the ball. Are they going to give him a 1-and-1? Well, it does put Columbus in the bonus, so that would make sense for a 1-and-1. 17 fouls on Colgan. 7-5 now. It's a 2 stretching fouls. With Colgan being on the heavier end of that. And they are going to give Kirk a 1-and-1. It's got 2 in the fourth quarter. First one on the way from Kirk. Bounced off the board, up and in. Always got to have the anticipation with this Titan boys squad, that's for sure. Second one for Kirk. Looked a lot better, nothing but net. 59-36. Make them when it's key. That's the important. Here's Lopez. That's Byron Lopez that's checked in the ball game. There's Simmons. With Adamson now. Wish I could tell you who that was. That would be number 10, Joe Lomshak. All right, him in. There's Lopez. Lopez goes up. Jump shot, no good. Miner will come down with it. Flip it over to Kirk. Well, they took Ungenhauer out of the game. I know he's been sick. Don't want him to run into any kind of breathing issues. I know he's athletic. We take under the final minute of this ball game. 59-36. Here's Midget. Over to Kirk. Circle back things out. Here's Jace. Back to Kirk. No shot clock in high school. Dribble it out as long as you want. 21 seconds. I will say it, as much as this comes in handy in certain situations, this is why we need a shot clock. Working well for us right now, but man, it's a lackluster finish. But Titans will win it 59-36 over the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers on homecoming. Did not complete the sweep. Girls did come just short tonight. The boys will win it 59-36. We will take a quick 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll add up all the scores from this one and call it a night here from St. Mary's Colgan High School. We return back to the field house in 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Columbus.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back out here to St. Mary's Colgan High School atop St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse. A big win tonight for the boys' side, 59-36. A good win for them, a win that will hopefully propel them against the Coffeyville Golden Tornadoes coming up on Monday night. We'll talk more about that coming up. Let's bring you some scoring totals from this game. Leading all scorers tonight was Colt Dungenhauer with 13 points, 6 at the half, Crowd 3 in the third, and then 4 in the fourth. That's how his night will end, followed up by Landon Midget. A big third quarter, kind of propelled the Titans over the Panthers in that one. He had 11 to finish the ball game, 4 at the half, and then went scoreless in the fourth quarter, sat out most of it, but in the third, he picked up 7. So a big quarter for him. Falling behind him is Brett Hamilton with 9. He had 4 at the half, went scoreless in the third quarter, picked up 5 in the fourth. That's how his night will end. 8 for Youngblood, 6 at the half, a bucket in the fourth quarter will round out his scoring. 7 for Minor, 5 at the half, a bucket in the third. It kind of propelled him over everybody else, I guess. Propelled him, well, yeah, I guess over everybody else. 6 points in the game for Seth Stover, 2 at the half, picked up 4 in the third quarter. That's how scoring will end for Seth Stover. Trying to find who's next. I think it's Matt Kirk with 4 points. All of them come in the fourth quarter, a bucket and then a trip to the foul stripe. Managed to make both of them. Rounds out his scoring tonight, and then a point for Jace Midget in the fourth quarter as well, 1 of 2 at the foul line. Take it over to the Panthers side. They're led in scoring by Tristan Voss, who came up big for the Panthers in the first half. He had 8 points at the half, picked up only 1 bucket. Titans really held him to a nice standard, so he only picked up 2 points in the entire second half. He finishes with 10. 9 for Tucker Harrell. He had a big third quarter. He had 2 coming out of the locker room and then picked up 7 in the fourth quarter alone. So a big fourth quarter for Tucker Harrell. Falling behind him is Jack Schrimmer with 4 points. He picked up a bucket in the third, a bucket in the fourth. He rounds out with 8. Followed up by Gus Keller, number 24. He had 3 points at the half, picked up 2 at the foul line. In the third quarter, he rounds out with 5 tonight. And I think that wraps it up for scoring totals here tonight. We'll take another quick break, and we will come back and tell you about the broadcast schedule, get you some final scoring totals from the matchups tonight, and then we will get out of St. Mary's Colgan Fieldhouse and call it a night. We'll return here to Colgan High School coming up in 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
PrimeAccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Very good.
Back here to Columbus Sports Live. Titans win it over the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers on homecoming, 59-36.
All works together.
Go back and look at some of the scoring totals tonight. It's pretty distributed scoring. That's what we like to see against a good team like Colgan. We'll go ahead and tell you about some scores tonight, recap some games from around the area. Galena's broadcast already over with. I'm assuming Galena's going to remain undefeated. And, yeah, they are 66-34 with a win tonight over Baxter Springs. I really want to take a look at this Riverton Frontenac game because, like we said, Riverton was up 42-21 at the half.
Destroyed us on that.
And it looks like Riverton is going to keep this one and win at 70-58 over Frontenac. A tough loss for Frontenac. But good news for us since we beat them on Tuesday night. And then we will find this Girard game. And once we find the Girard game, we'll go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to tell you about the broadcast schedule and then go ahead and get out of here tonight.
Yeah,
I'm sure Girard was way ahead of us.
God. And
They're just shutting things down.
That's kind of been the MO all season is we don't get many second chance points and get easy ones.
It'll be 50-something to 20-something. Girard on top of Henderson County. Their scoreboard was a little out of the way. But Girard will win that one over Anderson County, so they will split the doubleheader. Galena will sweep it, and Frontenac will split the doubleheader. So that's how we're going to wrap things up tonight. We will be in Coffeyville on the 6th, so next Monday for a doubleheader there against the Golden Tornadoes. Then we have Girard on the 7th at home. We go to Baxter on the 14th, and then Galena comes to us for senior night on the 17th, and then we go to Frontenac to round out the main season on the 21st. That's all we've got for you tonight. Thanks for watching. A big win for the Titans tonight on the boys' side, 59-36, split the doubleheader. Well, 59-36, split the doubleheader. We'll be back in Coffeyville on January the 6th. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching, and good night.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by